Hey Bison fans, we're gearing up for another athletic year. Clayton Coffman with our women's golf coach Mike Manlapig, coming off an amazing year last year in 22-23, and he joins us here on the Bison Sports Network. Coach, always a pleasure. We enjoy having you right next to our offices because you're the easiest one to talk to on the fourth floor. Be that as it is, year 13 for you, exciting time after what transpired last year with your team, best ever finish in the GAC tournament. Can you look back on those last 9-10 months and just describe the feelings you had with such a successful season?
Well, it was a wonderful year. We had a lot of young players that played really well. We had a freshman that really stepped up, and Morgan Becker that had the best freshman year that any OBU women's golfer has ever had. And then she finished it off going to the regional tournament, qualifying as an individual. We missed it by about 5 strokes as a team to qualify to the regional as a team. And the region, they take the top 9, or there's 3 automatic qualifiers and 6 at-large bids, and just missed it by 1 spot.
Let's focus on Morgan for a second, because obviously her freshman year, how did she top that? How did she top that, Coach?
Well, she's such a hard worker. She works very hard, obviously on the golf course, but in the classroom. But she puts in a tremendous amount of effort, and she challenges herself every day and every year. So I have no doubt that she can even better what she did last year.
What's been the focus since the girls got on campus? We've got our first golf tournament in a little less than 2 weeks. What's been the focus for you this time around with this new group?
Well, obviously we got 4 new freshmen coming in, and they're going to be a big part in this season and how successful we will be as a team. So just getting them established, getting moved in, getting ready, starting classes today, and then our first official practice will be next Monday, and we'll only have a week before our first tournament. So we'll be qualifying, have a couple of qualifying times, then we will leave for that first tournament.
Coach, you mentioned to me the other day the importance of chemistry. We've got some new faces, a few from Argentina. We'll talk about that pipeline in a little bit, but with a new freshman, some sophomores, how important is that meshing going to be over the course of the year?
Well, it's going to be very important. Chemistry is very important, even in a sport like golf individually. We still play it as a team, but to be able to get along with each other on and off the course is a very important thing. And we've got a very young team, 4 freshmen and 4 sophomores and just 1 senior. So very young, but it's very big for them to mesh together, and I think we'll have no problem with this group.
Speaking of the lone senior, Valentina, 4th best team scoring average last year. She's had some really solid moments in her career here. Where do you see her in terms of leadership and performance on the golf course coming into this final year?
Well, she loves to work, she loves to play, and puts in that time. I have no doubt that she'll get that accomplished this year, and obviously she's going to be looked at a lot because she's a lot older than the rest of the group. Yes. But I think it'll be a great year.
One departed player, Josie Patterson, obviously a really talented player, and another solid student athlete that departed after. She just racked up so many academic awards, was a solid player for us. Do you think this team is going to miss her?
Oh, we'll always miss her, or at least I'll always miss her and Hayden, because but they had a great career here because they got to play 5 years because of the COVID year, and they love playing golf. Though Hayden's going to be able to help us as a volunteer assistant this year, so she won't be far.
Yes, sir. And obviously Hayden, we should mention, at the GAC championship back in May, turned in an awesome performance for us. All right, Coach, you mentioned the first meet coming up in Missouri, hosted by SWOSU at the Adams Point Golf Club. What are you looking for over the next 2 weeks before we all head out there and play?
Well, yeah, we only got that week of practice by NCAA standard points now. So we'll get ready for that, and obviously we'll find out quick. Hopefully they've been working hard over the summer because we're going to qualify for We're going to take a team of 5 and 1 individual to that tournament. So they'll be competing hard, but they got to put in a lot of work next week to be ready for that, because there'll be 18 schools there, all in the region. So it's a big tournament right off the bat for us to show what we can do and hopefully finish very high up in the leaderboard on that tournament.
Final thought, I know we're a long way away from the GAC championship. Obviously, we had our program best finish last May. How do we improve on that with a new lineup?
Well, a new lineup brings new challenges, but new excitement. So I'm excited to see what this group can do, and I feel we're going to finish strong this year and have a great year. And I can't wait. The tournament will have moved from to Forest Ridge in the Tulsa area, or Broken Arrow, and I'm excited about that. Get it to a neutral course. That'll be exciting for everybody.
Coach, it's always a pleasure, and good luck this season. We'll catch up with you soon.
Thank you very much.
That was Mike Manlapig in his 13th season for the women's golf program. They're getting set to start their first fall meet coming up September 5th and 6th. It's hosted by SWOSU. They're heading out to Missouri. I'm Clayton Coffman. That's Mike Manlapig. We'll see you next time on the Bison Sports Network.